Morote Seoi Nage. So Morote Seoi Nage, again, same basic hip, ankle position as Ogoshi, roughly, and a lot of similarities to Ippon, because just like Ippon, your right arm is controlling underneath the Uke's right arm. However, the method in which we do that is a little bit different, and sometimes gives people fits. They sometimes will receive pain in the wrist, forearm, elbow, sometimes even the shoulder. So, a couple of things to address with that. When we move in, it's very important that we understand what exactly we're trying to do. We're trying to pull the uke forward so that their upper body is beyond their base. And we're doing that to obviously break their balance. And our body position enters to eliminate their ability to recover. If I continue pulling that way, eventually my uke will take a step. And so fundamentally what forward throw, all throw, or most throws, but fundamentally what forward throws are about is pulling them into this position and positioning our body relative to theirs so that they cannot recover. However, sometimes that gets lost in Morote and Seotoshi, where this arm suddenly is trying to lift the person up. And that's the wrong way to think about it. You're trying to throw the person forward. So although your elbow comes up to this position, you are not trying to increase space here. As soon as your fist starts to move away from your shoulder, you are now lifting the person as opposed to throwing them forward. One, it's not effective throwing, and two, it's very, very dangerous, and potentially you can risk injury. Again, the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder. So we want to get the elbow up, but the fist is almost pulling in towards our shoulder, and our fist is also coming in almost towards our ear. This kind of idea. So long as our hips are low, and we bring our right arm forward, it doesn't stay back, so meaning I don't turn in, and my arm is behind at a different plane than the rest of my body. I've got to keep that arm in line with my body, if not even slightly beyond my shoulder. And I need to make sure that the energy in that arm is about pulling, just like an Ogoshi, is about pulling the person to me to keep them attached and close. So I'm not increasing distance by pulling them away, and I'm not just holding them to me, I am holding them to me, but I'm also bringing them forward. Okay, so the right arm, big mistake, is to come this way. Do not allow your arm to be behind your body. As your left foot comes in, just like an Ippon, by the way, your right arm slides up the body under the armpit. As your right arm comes in and under, your left foot moves in concert with your pull, so that your body is lined up here. We don't have our arm forward excessively. We don't have our arm back excessively. We're lined up nicely together. As soon as this shoulder, elbow, and fist is back here, we've got problems. If you throw the person, it's just with strength, and it's just not a foolish or efficient way to do it. So, just like Ippon, slide the arm under the armpit, keep it close to the body, and as soon as that action completes, your left foot goes in. And so you're basically doing the same thing with Morote, except you're not going outside the arm and over, you remain underneath the arm. And so this space closes up because you don't actually have a human arm between it. But it's fundamentally the same idea. Kozushi again, 12 to 6, maybe slightly to the inside of 1. Either way. Bring the elbow underneath, pull their arm up, and throw. A couple of points as well on that right arm, because it gives people so much trouble, is that if you're pulling down or you're heavy with your left hand on their right arm, you give yourself very, very little space to enter into. So as you're moving your arm in, make sure that your left hand pulls their right elbow up, giving you space to enter in, and you're circling this way with your pressure. So combine that action. Don't close yourself off here. As your right arm comes in and up, let the left arm come up as well. Also, I'm going to remove this hand for the sake of the visual. You're coming in not this way. Note my body position. I'm contorted, and all of my energy is coming forward. It's not about pulling me to the uke. It's about pulling the uke to me. So I'm not grabbing them and through my pull getting me to go to them. Remember, you want to throw the person forward. It's not about me going this way. It's about making them come to me. And now I fit myself under this space with my right arm and my body and hip in this space right underneath her center. Okay, so very important. Don't lift with that right arm. Keep it close. Pull them onto their toes. Do not pull them onto their heels or you onto your heels. Right arm underneath. Pull them to you. It's as if you're bringing your fist towards your own shoulder. Not your shoulder towards your wrist. Wrist and fist towards your shoulder. Pull them to you. Get nice and close underneath. And throw. 2 more times.